Hello everyone. We will discuss some important questions related to JEE of 11th standard. The chapter name is Basic Mathematics. So the first question is, suppose that a and b are two real numbers such that a square plus b square plus 8a minus 14b plus 65 equals to 0. Then we have to find a and b. So for such questions, we have to use completing the square method. Okay, so in completing the square method, what we can do, we can group a square and 8a at one place we can write. So first of all, a square is like a whole square, then 8a we need to express because it is linear term, right? Power of a is 1 here, so we can write it as in the form of 2ab. So 2 into a into 4. Now students, if you compare this with 2ab, then in place of b you have 4. So to make it a whole square, you need to write 4 square and then you will subtract 4 square to balance it. Okay, so either you do like this, and then next you will take the b term. So b term is b whole square, and then you have minus 14b. Now minus 14b again we need to write in the form of 2ab. So we can write it as 2 into b into 7. Okay, now this term is like a square and this term is like 2ab. So in place of b we have 7. So we can write 7 whole square. Then to balance it we need to write minus 7 whole square plus 65 equals to 0. Okay. Now if you observe clearly, then we could have done one more thing, that rather than writing minus 4 square minus 7 square, 4 square plus 7 square, it is nothing but 65. So basically we are splitting 65 as 4 square plus 7 square. But in general, when you solve any other question, you should do like this actually. So but in this case, if you want, you can remove all these terms. You can remove all these 3 terms. Now this equation is correct because 4 square plus 7 square, that's nothing but 65. Okay, now what will happen to the first 3 term? First 3 term will become a plus 4 whole square, and next 3 terms it will become b minus 7 whole square equal to 0. Okay, now all of you know very well that whenever you have x square plus y square equal to 0, so if x square plus y square equals to 0, then both the term has to be equal to 0. X will be 0 as well as y will be 0. The reason is because whole square of anything is either 0 or positive. Even if one of the number is positive, other is 0, then positive number plus 0, it will be positive, right? So if one number is positive, other is 0, their sum will be positive. It can't be 0. So the only possibility is both can be 0, because positive plus positive, that will also be positive. So we don't want, we want here 0. So the only possible way is 0 plus 0. Okay, then by the same concept you will get a plus 4 equals to 0 here, and you will also get b minus 7 equals to 0. So if you solve it further, you will get a equal to minus 4 and you will get b equal to 7. That's it. Okay, then we'll move to the question number 2. You have to solve the equation a cube plus b cube plus 3ab equal to 1 and find the relation between the real numbers a and b. So in this question you have a cube, which can be written as a whole cube, then b whole cube, and 1 we can transpose it to the left hand side, it will become minus 1. Now minus 1 we can write it as minus 1 whole cube. Okay, and then 3ab we can take it to the right hand side, it will become minus 3ab. Now minus 3ab we can write it as 3 into a into b into minus 1. Now if you compare this with a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc, so it is in that form, it is satisfying this equation. Now all of you know very well that this equation will be true only if a plus b plus c equals to 0. So you know this, if a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc, then a plus b plus c equals to 0. By the same concept, in this case, in place of c you have minus 1. So you will get a plus b plus minus 1 equal to 0. So this is the relation between a and b, or you can transpose 1 to right hand side. So a plus b equal to 1. You can write it like this. Okay, then we'll move to question number 3. So in question number 3, if x minus 1 by x is 3, then you have to find the value of the expression 2 times of x cube minus 1 by x cube minus 3 times of x square plus 1 by x square minus 39. So first of all, with the help of x minus 1 by x equal to 3, we need to find x square plus 1 by x square and x cube minus 1 by x cube. Now for x square plus 1 by x square, we need to do the whole square on both the sides. So x minus 1 by x is equal to 3. So if we do the whole square on both the sides, so you know what is a minus b whole square? It is nothing but a square would be nothing but x square, then plus b square, b is nothing but 1 by x square minus 2ab. So minus 2ab means 2 into x into 1 by x, and then 3 square is nothing but 9. So you will get here x square plus 1 by x square equal to 9 plus 2, because if you cancel here x and x, so this is minus 2, if you transpose it will become plus 2. So you will get 11. Okay, next, if you want to find x cube minus 1 by x cube, then you have to do whole cube on both the sides. So if you do the whole cube on both the sides, so you will get a cube would be nothing but x cube, then minus b cube would be nothing but 1 by x whole cube, then minus 3ab, so minus 3 into x into 1 by x. Dot is representing here multiplication. Dot is not decimal, but it is multiplication here, into in the bracket a plus b. So a plus b is nothing but x plus 1 by x. In fact, a minus b, not a plus b. So a minus b, that is x minus 1 by x, equal to 3 cube, that is 27. Okay student, now here x and x will get cancelled. So you will get x minus 1 by x. X minus 1 by x is nothing but 3. So you will get 3 into x minus x, that is nothing but 3. Then x cube minus 1 by x cube equal to 27, minus 9 will become plus 9. It is equal, so it will become 36. Now you need to find the value of this expression. So if you want to find the value of this expression, then in place of x cube minus 1 by x cube, you can substitute 36. So 2 times of 36 minus 3 times of x square plus 1 by x square, that is nothing but 11. So that is 11. So 3 into 11 and minus 39. So you will get here 72, and 72 minus 33, 39, minus 39, 0. So answer is 0. Okay, we'll discuss question number 4 then. In question number 4, it is given that x equal to 1 plus root 2. Then find the value of the expression x to power 4 minus x cube minus 2x square minus 3x plus 1. So for this question, either we can substitute the value of x equal to 1 plus root 2 everywhere. Then we need to do x square means 1 plus root 2 whole square. X cube means 1 plus root 2 whole cube. X to power 4 means 1 plus root 2 raised to power 4. So that way also we will get it. But there is a simpler method by which we can do it. So here just look at all the coefficient of x. It is a rational number, but over here we have an irrational number. So first of all we will try to cancel or remove this irrational number. For that you have x equal to 1 plus root 2. So first of all transpose 1 to left hand side, so you will get x minus 1 equal to root 2. Then you will do the whole square on both the side. So if you do the whole square on both the side, you will get x square minus 2x plus 1 equal to root 2 whole square, that would be 2. So you will get here x square minus 2x and then 1 minus 2, that would be nothing but minus 1 equal to 0. Now you will divide this whole expression by this x square minus 2x minus 1. The benefit would be, suppose this is the expression, and if you are able to write this as x square minus 2x minus 1 into another quadratic polynomial plus some remainder, then this whole term will become 0. Why? Because this is 0, so 0, this is 0, so 0 into anything is 0 plus remainder, so only you need to find the remainder, and that part would be easier. Now to solve it we need to find the remainder. For that we can do either long division method, so we can divide this by x square minus 2x minus 1. Okay, so I hope that you know the rules for division of a polynomial by another polynomial. So first of all you should arrange all the terms in decreasing order of power. So it is already in the proper form, it is in decreasing order of power, first the highest power term, then second highest, third highest, fourth highest, fifth highest, like that. Even divisor is also in the proper form, it is also in decreasing order of powers. So you will take the highest power of dividend, that is nothing but x to power 4, and highest power of divisor x square. So when you divide x to power 4 by x square, you will get x square. So first of all you will put this x square in the quotient part here. Now if you multiply x square by x square minus 2x minus 1, you will get x to power 4 minus x square into minus 2x cube you will get, and then x square into minus 1, you will get minus x square. Then sign will change because you are subtracting. So then you can cancel x to power 4. Next, minus x cube plus 2x cube, it will become x cube. And then minus 2x square plus x square, it will be nothing but minus x square. And then you will get minus 3x plus 1. Now the highest power term is nothing but x cube, divide that by x square, so you will get x. Now if you multiply x by x square minus 2x minus 1, you will get x cube minus 2x square minus x. Okay, then minus x square plus 2x square, you will get x square, and then over here you will get minus 3x plus x, because sign got changed, so you will get minus 2x, and then you will get plus 1. Now the highest power term here is x square. When you divide that by highest power term here in the dividend x square, you will get 1. So now you need to multiply this divisor by 1, so you will get x square minus 2x minus 1. So when you subtract, sign will change, and finally you will get x square will get cancelled, 2x will get cancelled, you will get 1 plus 1 2. So this remainder is the answer. Why it is the answer? Because that I explained earlier also. So this polynomial, it will be written as divisor, which is x square minus 2x minus 1 into the quotient, which is x square plus 2x plus 1 plus 2. Now you know very well that this is nothing but 0. So 0 into anything will be 0 plus 2. So 0 into anything plus 2. So it will become 2. So this is the answer. Okay, then we have an alternative method to solve it as well. So the alternative method is, the first part, this part would be same. We have to do till here. After that, rather than doing long division method, we can do this in a different way. So we will try to express this in terms of this factor. So we will try to express this in terms of this factor, because this factor is 0. So how we will try to express in terms of this factor? Just look at the highest power term here, x square, and over here it is x to power 4. So first of all, we need to write x square into y x square into, I will tell you the reason, because you will do it like division itself. So when you divide x to power 4 by x square, which is the highest power term, you will get x square. Now first you write x square into this factor, you write blindly. So it is somewhat similar to division only. So you write x square minus 2x minus 1. Next, x square into x square, that is x to power 4, it was already present. But x square into minus 2x, it was not present. It is minus 2x cube. So whenever you write any term like minus 2x cube, to balance it, you need to write plus 2x cube. So you will write plus 2x cube, and then there is minus x cube, so it will become x cube. Now it will become x cube, and then another term you are getting x square into minus 1, that is minus x square. So to balance minus x square, you need to write plus x square. Now this plus x square and minus 2x square, are you getting it? Because this minus x square, it is over here. Apart from that, you will get plus x square and then minus 2x square. So that will become minus x square. Now, so you will get here minus x square, and then you are having minus 3x and plus 1. Okay, now this entire term will become 0, because this is 0. So 0 into x square is 0. So that we can skip it. Now over here, what is the highest power term? X cube. And here, what is the highest power term in this factor? In this factor, x square. So when you divide x cube by x square, you will get x. So now you write this as x into, because as I told you, this term will become 0. So we are putting whole focus over here. So when you write x as x cube minus x square minus 3x plus 1 as x into x square minus 2x minus 1. Okay, then x into x square, it is x cube. So it is already there. Then x into minus 2x square. X into minus 2x square. So to balance it, you will write plus 2x square. Now plus 2x square and minus x square, it will become plus x square. Okay, and then x into minus 1, it is minus x. So to balance minus x, you need to write plus x. Then plus x and minus 3x, it will become minus 2x. So it will become minus 2x, and then it will become plus 1. Okay, now this factor will be 0, because x square minus 2x minus 1 is 0. Now we need to find the value of this. So then what you can do is, as already all of you know, x square minus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. So from here, we will get, in place of x square minus 2x, we can write 1. So in place of this, we can write 1. Then 1 plus 1, it will become 2. That is the answer. Okay, then we'll move to the question number 5. If a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca less than equal to 0, where a, b, c are non-zero real number, then value of a plus b by c is. So we know there is an identity for this. A square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. So the identity is half of a minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square less than equal to 0. Now, as you know, whole square of anything can be either 0 or positive. So less than 0 is not possible, because we are adding the whole square of 3 number. So their sum can be either 0. If all 3 are 0, then 0 plus 0 plus 0, it can be 0. Otherwise, either 1 is positive or 2 is positive or all 3 is positive, then sum will be positive. So here the only possibility is, because it can't be less than 0, so but it can be equal to 0. And when it will be equal to 0? If all the 3 are 0. So when all the three are 0, then what will happen? You will get a minus b equal to 0, you will get b minus c equals to 0, you will get c minus a equals to 0. So you will get here a equal to b, and you will get b equal to c, and you will get c equal to a. Okay, then a plus b by c. So in place of because you have a equal to b and b is equal to c, so what you can conclude that all three are equal, a equal to b equal to c, right? Because a is equal to b and then b is equal to c, so all three are equal. Then in place of a you can write c, in place of b also you can write c divided by c. So 2c by c, it is nothing but 2. So this is the answer. Okay, next question number 6. If x minus a is a factor of x cube minus a square x plus 2, then you have to find the value of a. Okay, so by remainder and factor theorem, you know very well that if x minus a is a factor, it means when you divide this polynomial by its own factor, remainder would be 0. So remainder would be 0. Now to find the remainder, what do we do? We equate the divisor. Divisor is here x minus a to 0. Then we'll get x equal to a. Now when we substitute x equal to here a in the polynomial, we will get remainder. But we also know that remainder is nothing but 0. So when you substitute x equal to a, you will get a cube minus a square into a plus 2 equals to 0. So then this is nothing but minus a square into a, it is a cube. So a minus a cube plus a cube will get cancelled. And then you will get a equal to minus 2. So that is the answer. Okay, then question number 7. For any real numbers ABC, find the smallest value of the expression 3a square plus 27b square plus 5c square minus 18ab minus 30c plus 237. So just now we have solved a question here that was related to a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. So that we can express in this form actually, right? Okay, so we'll see whether that concept will work here. Okay, now if you observe the linear term, so the linear term, you have minus ab term and minus c. You don't have bc and ca. So minus ab term, when you will get? If you group a square and b square and ab term, then c you will get if you group c square, constant and c. Okay. So if you group 3a square, 27b square minus 18ab, so what we can do is we can take 3 common, then we'll get a square plus 9b square minus 6ab. Then in this term 5c square minus 30c. So if you take 5 common, you will get c square minus 6c. Okay, now what we will do is we will try to complete the whole square. So yeah, if you want to try to complete the whole square, you can write this as a whole square, then you can write this as 3b whole square, then minus 6ab you can write it as 2 into a into 3b. Okay, then 5 into, you can write this as c square, and then 6c you can write it as 2 into c into 3. Then to complete the square, you will write plus 3 square, and to balance it you will write minus 3 square. Is it clear? Because this term is like a square, then this is like minus 2ab. Then to make a whole square we need plus b square, but when you write plus b square 3 square, then to balance it you need minus 3 square and then plus 237. So first of all you will get here 3 times of a minus 3b whole square, and then if you group these 3 terms here, so you will get c minus 3 whole square. So you will get 5 times of c minus 3 whole square. Then you will get 5 into minus 3 square. So that is nothing but minus 45. So you are getting minus 45 plus 237. Okay, so you are getting 3 times of a minus 3b whole square plus 5 times of c minus 3 whole square, and then 237 minus 45. It is nothing but 192. Okay, now whenever you have a whole square, so minimum value can be 0, right? Because outside also it's positive, so whole square is either 0 or positive. So minimum value for this can be 0, for this also it can be 0. So the answer, if you want to find for the smallest value, this will be 0, this will be 0 plus 192. So you will get 0 plus 0 plus 192. So 192 is the answer. Okay, next question number 8. When a polynomial p of x is divided by x minus 2 and x minus 3, remainders are 3 and 2 respectively. What is the remainder when the same polynomial is divided by x minus 2 into x minus 3? So according to remainder theorem, whenever we divide a polynomial by linear polynomial, so what is the degree or highest power of linear polynomial? It is 1 in both the cases. Then degree of remainder is always lesser than degree of divisor. So degree of divisor is 1. Then degree of divisor less than 1, which is the only whole number, 0. 0 means if degree of a polynomial is 0, it means it will be a constant, as you can see here. But in this case, the degree of divisor is 2, because x into x, it will be x square. So the highest power term is having power 2. So degree is 2. So if degree is of remainder is 2, then degree of if degree of divisor is 2, then degree of remainder would be either 0 or 1, because less than 2, what is the number? Either 1 or 0. So degree of remainder can be either 1 or 0. Now, so in general, what we will do is we will assume the remainder, suppose remainder is r or r of x, as ax plus b. So ax plus b degree is 1. Yeah. Now, so you will think that okay, degree might be 0. So if degree is 0, then no problem, a will become 0. If a is 0, then only b constant term will be left. So in general, we can take this, and depending upon the answer, a and b will come out. So now, first of all of you know very well that divisor, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So here what is the dividend? Dividend is p of x, and yeah, dividend is p of x, and divisor, we are talking about divisor is x minus 2 into x minus 3, and then quotient, suppose it is q of x or g of x. Remainder r of x is nothing but ax plus b. Now we need to find a and b. Okay, now when you divide p of x by x minus 2, when you divide p of x by x minus 2, remainder is 3. Okay, so by remainder theorem, whenever you divide, suppose f of x by x minus a, when you divide f of x by x minus a, what is the remainder? It is given by f of a. Similarly here, when you divide p of x by x minus 2, then what would be remainder? Remainder would be nothing but p of, in place of a here you have 2, so remainder would be nothing but p of 2, and this p of 2 is 3. And similarly, when you divide p of x by x minus 3, so remainder is 2. So now if you compare x minus 3 by x minus a, then a will be 3, so remainder will become p of 3, and that is nothing but 2 actually. So with the help of these two conditions, we know that p of 2 is 3 and p of 3 is 2. So we can take a help of these two conditions to find a and b. So in this equation, when we substitute x equal to 2, so we'll get left hand side will become p of 2. Right hand side, when you substitute x equal to 2 here, so 2 minus 2, this will become 0. 0 into this entire term will become 0. Then what will be left here? X will be here 2. So you will get 2a plus b. Now p of 2, you know it's nothing but 3. Similarly, if you put x equal to 3, so you will get p of 3. And p of 3, because you are putting x equal to 3 here, so 3 minus 3 is 0. So this entire term will become 0. And it will become 3a plus b. And p of 3 is how much? 2. So you will get 3a plus b equal to 2. Okay, now if you subtract this equation, suppose I write it later on. So if you subtract these two equations, what you will get? B will get cancelled because we need to find a and b. So we are able to eliminate b. Then 3a minus 2a, it would be a. And 2 minus 3, it would be nothing but minus 1. Now if you substitute the value of a in one of the equation, then you will get b. So you will get 2 into minus 1 plus b, and that will be equal to 3. Then b will be equal to nothing but 3 plus 2, because when we transpose this minus 2 to right hand side, it will become plus 2. So it will become 5. Now remainder would be nothing but ax plus b. Now a is nothing but minus 1. So minus 1 into x plus 5. So you can say minus x plus 5, or if you want you can write 5 minus x. It is up to you. So this is the answer. Okay, then we'll discuss question number 9. The remainder when polynomial p of x of degree 5 is divided by x plus 1 and x minus 1 is 1 and 2 respectively. Find the remainder when p of x is divided by x square minus 1. So this question is also similar to the previous question. So this question is also similar to the previous question. So you know the remainder theorem, when you divide f of x by x minus a, the remainder is given by f of a. So if you follow the same rule, so when you divide p of x by x plus 1, so when you compare it, minus a equal to 1, then a will be minus 1, and remainder you are getting 1 actually. So remainder would be nothing but p of minus 1, and that will be equal to 1, because we have made a comparison. So a is minus 1, so p of minus 1, and the remainder is 1, so it will be 1. Okay, similarly when you divide p of x by x minus 1, now if you compare x minus a with x minus 1, so you will get a equal to 1. So now remainder would be nothing but p of 1, and that remainder is nothing but 2. Okay, now coming to the question, you will do the same thing again. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder, and you can assume the remainder as r of x equal to ax plus b. Only difference is the quotient. The remainder is changing here, right? Divisor is changing. So divisor is changing here. Now divisor is x square minus 1. Divisor is nothing but, as you can see, so divisor is nothing but here x square minus 1. Now x square minus 1 can be factorized as x plus 1 into x minus 1. Okay, then we also know that p of minus 1 is 1 and p of 1 is 2. So if we substitute x equal to minus 1, then left hand side will become p of minus 1. Now this will become 0, because if you put minus 1 here, minus 1 plus 1 0, this entire thing will be 0. Then this will become a into minus 1 plus b. So a into minus 1, it means minus a plus b, and then p of minus 1, you know it's nothing but 1. Similarly, if you put x equal to 1, so you will get p of 1, and you will get p of 1, and this will become 0, this entire term will become 0, this will become a plus b. So a plus b equal to 2. Now when you add both the equation, minus a plus a will get cancelled, and you will get b plus b 2b equal to 3. Then you will get b equal to 3 by 2. Now if you substitute the value of b in one of the equations, suppose I substitute in the second equation, then a plus b is 2. Now in place of b you substitute 3 by 2. So a plus 3 by 2 equal to 2. Then a will be nothing but 2 minus 3 by 2. So if you simplify it, you will get 4 minus 3 by 2. That's nothing but 1 by 2. So these are the value of a and b. So you have to find the remainder. So now remainder is nothing but ax plus b. And a is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into x plus 3 by 2. So you will get here x plus 3 by 2. Okay. Now we'll discuss question number 10. So in question number 10, if p of x is equal to a into x to power 7 plus b into x to power 5 plus ax cube plus 3, and p of 7 is equal to p of 7 equals to 2, then you have to find p of minus 7. Okay, now first of all, if you substitute x equal to 7, so you will get a into 7 to power 7 plus b into 7 to power 5 plus c into 7 to power 3 plus 3. Okay, then you can substitute x equal to minus 7. If you substitute x equal to minus 7, then you will get a into minus 7 to power 7 plus b into minus 7 to power 5 plus c into minus 7 to power 3 plus 3. Okay, now p of 7 is given 2 and we have to find p of minus 7. So add both the equations. So when you add both the equation, you will get p of 7 plus p of minus 7. And over here, because of power is odd, so, or maybe I will write just one more sentence before adding it. So if you simplify further, actually you will get here p of minus 7 equal to minus a into 7 to power 7. Because power is odd here, so minus sign will be there. Here also power is odd, here also power is odd. Then minus sign will be there in all the three terms. Okay, now we can add both the equations. So when we add both the equation, then these two terms will get cancelled, even these three terms will get cancelled. So we'll get 3 plus 3 equal to 6 actually, and out of that p of 7 is 2. So if p of 7 is 2, then basically we are getting 2 plus p of minus 7 equals to 6. Then p of minus 7, that would be nothing but 6 minus 2. So it would be 4. Okay, then we'll discuss question number 11. So we have to solve x minus 5 divided by x square plus x plus 5 into x square minus 4x minus 5, and it is greater than 0. Okay, now first of all, you can simply factorize x square minus 4x minus 5. So x square minus 4x minus 5, Okay, and before that, one more thing which we can do. So we can find the discriminant for both the equations. So if we find discriminant for x square plus x plus 5, so for x square plus x plus 5, if we find d would be nothing but b square minus 4ac. So b, if you compare this by ax square plus bx plus c, so you will get a equal to 1, b equal to 1 and c equal to 5. So you will get b square 1 square minus 4ac. So 4 into 1 into 5. So you will get minus 19, which is less than 0. Yeah, so you're getting here d which is minus 19 less than 0. It means, and even the coefficient of x here, a is nothing but 1, which is positive. So whenever a is positive and d is negative, then the quadratic expression would be always positive. Yeah, and whenever you have anything which is always positive, you can just ignore it. When you want to solve this thing, if you want, you can just remove it, because it is positive. So either what people do, either they multiply both the side by this expression, or if you want, in my opinion, just ignore it. So when you ignore it, so basically what will be left, you will be left with x minus 5 and then x square minus 4x minus 5. You can factorize it. So when you multiply x square into minus 5, it will be minus 5x square, and you can split the middle term. So you can write it as minus 5x plus x minus 5 and greater than 0. Now if you factorize here, so x square minus 5x you can take common, and x minus 5 you can take common. Okay, so x square minus 5x, you can take x common, so you will get x into x minus 5. Then between x and minus 5 you will take 1 common. Okay, now you are getting here x minus 5 divided by, over here you have x minus 5 and the another factor is x plus 1 greater than 0. So we can cancel x minus 5, but whenever we cancel anything, then we have to make sure that that term should not be equal to 0. So after cancelling, what we will get 1 by x plus 1 is greater than 0, but we should make sure that x minus 5 is not equal to 0. Okay, now 1 by x plus 1, so this is like a fraction. In a fraction, numerator is 1, which is positive, then the denominator also has to be positive, then only the fraction can be positive. So x plus 1 will be greater than 0. Then you will get x greater than minus 1. Now x is greater than minus 1, but from here you will get x not equal to 5. So you are getting at the end x greater than minus 1 and x not equal to 5. So if you represent in solution, then you can say that x belongs to open interval minus 1 to infinity except 5. So it can't be 5. Why? Because if you plot, then minus 1, somewhere you will have 0, then somewhere you will have 5, and then infinity. So in this whole range starting from 0, 5 is not there, so you need to exclude 5. Or the other way to represent this would be x belongs to minus 1 to open interval 5 union open interval 5 to infinity. Okay, so both way we can represent. Okay, then you have to solve the next question, question number 12. 1 by x minus 1 greater than 1 by x plus 1. So in such questions, because we don't know whether x minus 1 and x plus 1 are negative or positive, so we can't do cross multiplication. If we know that either both are positive or both are negative, then we can do something. So if both are positive, then we can do cross multiplication. If both are negative, then we can do cross multiplication and sign will change. But right now we don't know whether they are positive or negative. So in such cases, we need to transpose both the term to one side. So I will transpose 1 by x plus 1 to left hand side. Then on the right hand side nothing will be left, it means 0 will be left. So we'll get like this, 1 by x plus 1 will have sign minus. Now we will take LCM. So LCM of x minus 1 and x plus 1 will be nothing but product of them. Now we will get here x plus 1 and minus x minus 1, and that is greater than 0. So x plus 1 minus x minus 1, it is nothing but 2, and then you are getting 2 by x minus 1 into x plus 1, that is greater than 0. Now again this is like a fraction where numerator is positive, fraction is also greater than 0 means positive, then denominator has to be positive. And usually one more thing, whenever a term, whether it is in numerator or denominator, if it is positive then our whole focus would be on the other term, so the other term would be positive. So the conclusion from this line is that x minus 1 into x plus 1 is positive. Okay, now we need to find the critical point. So to find the critical point, we can equate this factor to 0. So when we equate this factor to 0, we'll get x equal to either 1 or minus 1. So then on the number line we can plot it minus 1 and 1. Okay, then we will start from here. So over here from the rightmost sign will be positive, then negative, then positive. In this case we want positive sign. In this case we want positive sign. So for positive sign, as you can see clearly that either minus infinity to minus 1 or 1 to infinity, then you can say that x belongs to minus infinity comma minus 1 union 1 to infinity. So this would be the answer. Okay, then we'll discuss question number 13. So we have to solve 2x by x square minus 9, that is less than equal to 1 by x plus 2. So again it is similar to the previous question. So we need to transpose both the term to one side. So we'll transpose 1 by x plus 2 to left hand side. So we'll get here 2x by x square minus 9 and minus 1 by x plus 2 less than equal to 0. Then we will take LCM of x square minus 9 and x plus 2. So we'll get x square minus 9 into x plus 2. Then we will get in the numerator 2x into x plus 2 and then minus 1 into x square minus 9. So 2x into x plus 2 will be how much? 2x into x, 2x square, then 2x into 2, 4x. So we'll get 2x square plus 4x and minus, we are getting x square minus 9 less than equal to 0. Okay, now we'll get 2x square minus x square, it is nothing but x square. Okay, then we are getting 4x and then we are getting plus 9. Okay, then x square minus 9, it is nothing but x plus 3 into x minus 3. Okay, now x square plus 4x plus 9 is a quadratic polynomial. So we have to think whether we can factorize or we have to check the discriminant. So here a coefficient of x square is positive. So for x square plus 4x plus 9, if we check a is equal to 1, which is positive, and if we check d, which is b square minus 4ac, so if you compare this with ax square plus bx plus c, then a will be nothing but 1, b is 4, c is 9. So you will get 4 square minus 4 minus 4 into a is 1, c is 9. So you are getting 16 minus 36, that is nothing but minus 20, so it is negative, less than 0. So when d is less than 0 and a is positive, it means it will be positive. So this expression x square plus 4x plus 9, it is positive. So if it is positive, then as I told you earlier that we can either, you can just ignore it, that is the best method. So if you ignore it, then what is left? Only these three terms are left. So these three terms has to be less than equal to 0. So you will get x plus 3, x minus 3 and these three terms which are left, whether they are in the numerator or denominator doesn't matter. So x plus 3, x minus 3, x plus 2, all three product of them is less than 0. Now you should find the critical point. For that you should equate this factor. So when you equate this factor, x plus 3 to 0, you will equate x minus 3 to 0, you will equate x plus 2 to 0. So you will get here x equal to minus 3, then you will get x equal to 3, and then you will get x equal to 2. So then you will plot these numbers like minus 3, 2, 3 in the increasing order on the number line, at last infinity, and on the left minus infinity. Now you will always start from the right where sign will be positive, then sign will change minus, then again plus, and then again minus. Now what we want here, less than equal to 0. Yeah, so in the previous case there was no equal to sign actually. So now there is equal to sign as well. So we need to take care of that actually. So we are looking for less than 0 means negative. So this is the negative region, then this is another negative region, and it is equal to 0 as well. Now for equal to 0, the factor must be present in the numerator, but in the numerator we don't have any factor because this we already ignored it, right? Yeah, this we already ignored it. So these factors, they are present in the denominator. Now the factor which are there in the denominator can't be equal to 0. Then forget about the equal to. So only possibility is less than 0. So less than 0, where you are getting? When x belongs to minus infinity, minus 3 open interval union, the other one is 2 to 3. So this is the answer. Okay, thank you students for watching.